Hello, today I want to see if KDE applications behave correctly and look okay on the GNOME desktop. And for this, I'm using pre-release versions of Ubuntu 25.04 and Fedora Workstation 42. These are two KDE applications, Kate and Elisa. This one uses Qt6 Qt widgets. This one, Elisa, uses QML, Qt6. I have built these two applications from source code. This is the way that they should look like. These are the two installations in virtual machines. I'm connected using the FreeRDP Remote Desktop Protocol client. Let's connect to both machines in graphical user interface mode. And let's install first of all from native binary packages these two applications, Kate and Elisa. So this is Fedora. Let's install DNF. Install. Let's see if we guess the names of the packages, Kate and Elisa. Meanwhile, let's do the same thing in Ubuntu 25.04. Yes. Apt install Kate Elisa. Continue. A large number of packages is required because by default out of the box the installations for Fedora Workstation 42 and for Ubuntu 25.04 use GNOME shell, use GDM as a desktop manager, don't really have applications that depend on the Qt6 framework, so many binary packages need to be installed in order to have maybe the majority of the Qt6 packages available, which are required by Kate and Elisa, and then at least 50 KDE frameworks version 6 are needed by these two applications, Kate and Elisa. And then additional binary packages need to be installed because they are dependencies of either the Qt6 packages or the KDE frameworks version 6 packages, or maybe directly of Elisa and Kate. In Fedora, it needed to install 106 RPM packages. Let's start the application. So Kate. Okay, so immediately I can see that it doesn't look okay. The intended look is to have not the default Qt6 theme, which is Fusion, which is probably the theme that we're using right here. We instead want to use the default KDE theme for Qt widgets. So theming in general of Qt widgets is not okay in my opinion. This is how the main menu should like, and this is how the main menu looks like. The accelerator character should not be shown by default. You should press the Alt key to make it visible or not. The theming for everything is not okay. So for the tab button, or the scroll bar, I'm not sure if the color scheme is the same. The fonts are not the same size. I'm not sure if the font family is the same. Let's look at the icons next. So there's two types of icons displayed in Kate. There's icons that are part of Kate, so embedded inside of Kate, such as this diagnostic, this Git icon, this symbol outline icon, whereas others come from the default KDE icon theme, which is called Breeze, and which is part of the KDE framework version 6 Breeze, and that's being used by this application Kate on GNOME desktop. That's why the icons look okay in the menu, toolbar, and everywhere else. In fact, it's the exact same icons being displayed in Kate under GNOME and in the Kate that I have built from source and I'm running on the Plasma desktop. So icons are identical. And that's a good thing. Let me write this down. So Kate uses Qt 6 and Qt widgets. Correct icons and incorrect Qt widgets theme. Okay, let's see the same thing on Ubuntu. The icons are okay. The scroll bar theming is not okay, but it's the same as for Kate under Fedora42 workstation. Application style default, which is probably Fusion. Okay, whereas the one that I have built from source says window color scheme. There's no button for showing the Qt widgets theme. And the default color scheme seems to be identical to Breeze Light. So maybe also the colors are the ones that I expect. I'm not sure why this button is not, this submenu is not available. So under Kate in Ubuntu 25.04, under the Kate main menu settings, and then editor color theme, because I'm not in the editor. Okay. So identical behavior between Fedora42 and Ubuntu 25.04 for the Kate application, which is installed from binary packages. Correct are icons and color scheme. Okay, let's install the other application, if I know how to do that. Elisa, it's already installed. Let's open it. Okay. So on Fedora did not seem to start at all. On Ubuntu, it just errored out. So I cannot prove that Elisa works on any of these two operating systems. Let's run Elisa from the command line. Maybe we can see additional debug information. Elisa. Elisa. So it immediately disappears under Fedora42 workstation. This is probably because a dependency is missing, whereas it crashes on Ubuntu. Segmentation fault. After it does SQLite database actions. I have upgraded both virtual machines. That's a DNF upgrade for Fedora and apt update, apt upgrade, apt auto remove for Ubuntu. And now if I run Elisa, on Fedora, it complains that the application Elisa is missing the QML item from this package org.kde.kirigami addons form card. On Ubuntu continues to throw a segmentation fault. If we run this thing in GDB, it says that the error is not in KDE source code, not in Elisa, but in VLC source code in this file, libvlc.so.5. In the function exported C programming language function from this dynamic link library, libvlc set user agent. This might be either because org.kde.kirigami addons is not installed at all, or maybe this form card thing is in progress to being added to the library. So it's already being used by Elisa and not added to this library, and a source code release of the library did not happen yet. But we'll see. Probably, though, the RPM file for Kirigami addons is not installed at all. Let's see how GDB space Elisa works on Fedora Workstation 42. It's downloading the debug symbols. The debug symbols are being stripped from the executable files and from the ELF files, so SO files and the executables. At build time, so the debug symbols are being separated from the rest of the ELF file. And then they're packaged as debug info, the archives in a remote repository. I have many crashes and applications disappearing. I don't know if it's an out of memory issue. I'll install Xterm. Maybe it's the new application Tyxis, which is the new GNOME terminal. Maybe it still has some issues. Okay, let's see if it's available. Wow. How do we increase the font size? No such goodies. Okay. So back to where we were, GDB Lisa. Yes. Run. And it's the same thing. QQML application engine failed to load a QML type that does not exist. I have searched for the installed packages, rpm --QA, and then I have searched for Kirigami, only finds the Kirigami KDE frameworks version 6, but in order to run Kirigami applications, you need way more than this. So we'll need at least Kirigami add-ons. DNF search Kirigami. KF6 Kirigami add-ons. This probably. How do we copy? Sudo DNF install middle click paste. Yes. And let's run Elisa again. Yay, and now we have the application at least loading correctly. So I couldn't make Elisa, the audio player, work on Ubuntu 25.04. I could make it work on Fedora42 workstation. And this is the reference built from source, Elisa. Let's look at the differences from the dependencies. When I have run Elisa in GDB, it said that it's loading from the Qt 6 framework theme for QML controls Fusion. That means that probably it's not using the default, the KDE default theme for QQC2, QQuick controls 2, which is from the QML, from this KDE Git repository, which is QQC2 minus desktop minus style. Okay, so different themes for this scroll bar. Different themes for this button, show playlist, a push button. The hamburger menu has a downwards arrow that's not available in the Breeze default theme from KDE. The icons are okay. The color scheme is correct. It's probably Breeze Light. Because the KDE applications are optimized to be frameless. That means there are many lines that are just 1 pixel height, pixel width, so 1 pixel lines, and there's edit boxes that do not have rounded corners. You get this artifact in here where a horizontal line ends nowhere in a splitter. And the color of the splitter is off. And in here it's not clear what's the left margin of the splitter, because the splitter is white and the control to the left of the splitter is also white. And there's no 3D bevels or shadows around the splitter. These icons have 2 downwards facing arrows. One is probably part of the icon, and the other one is created by the QQC2 control, like this one. So this downwards facing arrow is created automatically, and the icon for the hamburger does not have this downwards facing arrow. Whereas in here you have 2 downwards chevrons. One which is a triangle that's filled, and the other one is just a downwards facing chevron, a less than character that's facing downwards. The fonts are really similar, but they're different. If we look at the lowercase l, there's this bottom horizontal line on Fedora. So this is, I'm going to guess, it's the default GNOME font, and it's being respected by QQC2 applications, Kirigami applications, QML applications. Let's look at the file open dialog. So this is a Qt application. It's using probably the Qt file open dialog. And because the desktop is GNOME, then Qt framework uses the GTK4 open dialog or GTK3 one. Maybe this is expected, maybe not. For me, the KDE file open dialog was always better than the GNOME file open dialog. Let's see another QML Kirigami application from the KDE community, FileLight. This is how it looks like when I build it from source, from the Git master branch. Click on the home folder. KDE. Okay, and let's see if we manage to install this application on the 2 virtual machines. Okay, so this is Ubuntu, search FileLight, install FileLight. I installed GNOME terminal on Fedora Workstation 42 because Tyxis was crashing, and now it's really hard to tell them apart from the show apps. The start menu, there's there used to be 2 terminal applications, but I cannot see the second one anymore. So maybe this I have pinned GNOME minus terminal, and it has disappeared from the list of application, so this is probably the only one that remained terminal. Let's see if that's the case. Unpin. Okay, so now we have two applications with the same name, terminal, but with different icons. Tysis is with a blue prompt, and this is GNOME minus terminal. Let's do the pinning again, so pin to dash. DNF search highlight. DNF install FileLite. Yes. Let's open the application. FileLite. Something's not okay in here. Let's open FileLite again. Built from source, running on KDE Plasma 6 desktop, and the icons are way better looking for the home folder, root folder, and other folder. These icons are really similar to these ones, but these look like, I don't know, 16 or 12 pixel icons stretched to 64 pixel icons or something. So maybe not all of the sizes for icons are available in the KDE Frameworks version 6 item library icon themes. Okay, and then something's not okay with the fonts. No, they're just bigger. So probably they're respecting the system font. Okay, the downwards facing arrow from QQC2 theme Fusion. Different QML theming. Different file open dialogs. This is a directory open dialog. Yes, and this is probably the same thing. Yes, some pixels seem to be missing here. I don't know. Something's wrong in this area with the space between the tab button and the actual tab content. Okay, let's start the action. Let's select a directory, cache and cache. I'm not sure where these icons come from. They resemble the Breeze Light icon theme a lot. but they have different colors. Let's see what Open Handbook does. Nothing. So it's probably a Firelight doesn't have a product manual, which in KDE naming is the handbook. So it's missing the handbook. The handbook probably will not be created, but because Firelight uses a framework that actually creates this button automatically. How do we close this thing? Can't. So maybe this button was created automatically by a Kirigami add-ons framework or library. That's why it appears in here. I search online for the Firelight handbook, so the product manual for the KDE graphical user interface application Firelight. I can find it. The screenshots don't look like the current version of the product. Yeah, but the product manual does exist. So I guess that the spirit here is if I have the application Firelight installed and K-Info Center is available, then Open Handbook will open K-Info Center with that product manual. If K-Info Center is not available because, for instance, you have just installed clean from scratch Fedora Workstation42 that uses GNOME shell, and then you have installed Firelight, so you did not install K-Info Center, then maybe the online page should be opened. This one, the PDF from docs.kde.org. So let's see the About dialog. These icons are black and these icons are blue. Something's wrong with the icon that's behind the URL. Let's now install applications from non-native binary packages. So that would be Flatpak and Snap. Let's see on Ubuntu how we use Snap. Snap, install, and create. Classic confinement. Okay, and let's install the Flatpak. How do we do that? Work KDE hit. And I want it from 2, which is Flathub. Do I want to install for KDE platform? Yes. It's going to install an Adwaita K style. Wow, what is that? Wow, why it requires the sudo password more than once? I have just no clue. Very, very bad out-of-the-box experience. Yeah, a manual tester would never allow shipping such a defect. Why, if you run just such a simple command line, flatpak install org KDE Kate, it asks for the sudo password more than 10 times. Should not have shipped this software at all. Okay, so now we have Kate installed. How do we start it? I have no clue. Let's uninstall the one from DNF. Maybe that's the way. Sudo apt remove Kate. Okay, and then it says that many KDE frameworks version 6 are no longer needed. Okay. Meanwhile, we keep introducing the sudo password on Fedora. Yeah. Okay, and now we should uninstall removing unused dependencies. So it does something similar to a apt auto remove automatically. Okay, let's see that we have just one Kate available in the start menu. I'm not sure why the snap did not show the welcome dialog. Maybe it reuses the same user settings for the Kate application. The Flatpak uses a theme that's very similar to the default KDE theme, which is Breeze Lite. So it's not showing accelerators for the main menu items. The theming for Qt widgets for this tab button is similar. Let's go to the settings. And Kate has a menu for setting the theme. That. Application style. So many application styles, many Qt widgets themes are available in the Flatpak sandbox because there's the org KDE platform there. There's from org KDE platform, I'm going to guess, Breeze, from Qt, Windows and Fusion, and from this thing, or KDE K-style Adwaita is probably the theme for Adwaita. these three. Adwaita high, contrast inverse, Adwaita high contrast, and Adwaita dark. Okay, so a really good experience from Flatpak because it does not respect the theming that's probably preferred by the GNOME desktop, but it's respecting the Qt widgets theme that's preferred by KDE Plasma 6. Whereas the Snap doesn't include the KDE themes. So it's just the Qt themes, Fusion and Windows. Okay. So for all of the applications, all of the technologies, the KDE icons were okay with a small number of places where non-KDE Breeze icons were shown, like there was the hamburger menu in Elisa. The color scheme, we can also see that it's almost always the correct one, Breeze Light, both for QML applications and Qt applications, both for native packages, deb packages, RPM packages, snap packages, and Flathub flatpak packages. I'm not sure who prefers huge fonts like this. Okay, so if the functionality is all there, icons are correct, color schemes are correct, the major thing that is variating between these platforms is the Qt widgets theme and the QQC2 QML theme. You either get the theme that's preferred by KDE or you get the default Fusion theme from the Qt framework. Thank you.